Hey everybody, I want to take this time to kind of talk about a very special day today, which is Martin Luther King Day. And, it's very, in case you don't know, Martin Luther King was a civil rights activist in the 1960s, and he fought for almost a decade for the equality for colored people in America. And while, it might seem like, a black man fighting for the rights of colored people in the United States, it's actually a hallmark for all people around the world that, just because someone has a different color skin or even the different religion, it doesn't mean that people should be separated and segregated and treated differently than each other. And the main thing is that, he promoted non-violent movements, and people people came to his gatherings because that was such a serious problem on the earth, especially in the United States, where people were rioting and fighting each other on the streets, just normal citizens. And so his approach was to bring a nonviolent means to the end of segregation and the ends of discriminating people based on their color, the color of their skin, or the difference of religion. So it's a really important thing for us to all remember to reflect on, because I feel in a lot of ways that cryptocurrency is a movement very similar. It's of course digital, so there's not a lot of so much physical contact, and there's some sort of protest, some semblance of protest against money systems where they're produced out of thin air. So in crypto everything is transparent, and whatever people try to pull off behind closed doors comes out into the public. And so cryptocurrency is almost a movement of equality among people, among civilizations, that they may have something that is transparent, something that works day in and day out for one another. And we are doing this without promoting any kind of violence or any kind of physical attack on any other system, just simply doing the right thing, building the right software that people can use, connect each other around the world. And that's what I feel, it's very similar in what Dr. King was doing, is that, bringing people together, uniting them despite their ethnicity, despite their views, and promoting this nonviolent method. And so I firmly believe that the software world will bring a peace and a nonviolent future to our civilization. And so with that, I think supporting cryptocurrency is direct a direct contribution to further equality around the world, because anyone with an internet connection and an electronic device can compute private keys, sign transactions, and conduct their commerce and make a better world for each other. So thanks to this day, it's been quite a few years, some decades since the movement took place and had its effect, and now we have a very equal civilization here in the States, and I'm sure that this echoed into the world outside of the United States. So it's a good time to also reflect on what is going on today in our crypto world, and to remember that things are not just about price pumps and things like that. It's about, what does this technology enable in people, and why we even started dealing with this in the first place, which is an inclusive world in commerce and expression of culture. So thank you for listening, and remember Martin Luther King.